And we are back once again to Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Today, we are here doing the brand new story event into the Shadow Abyss, or into the Shadow Abyss to Port? I really have no idea how to say this because everything is just out of whack. Like, I really hate when they don't make these lines all on the same level. I'm guessing into the portal Shadow Abyss? We'll read it whenever we get into it. But this kind of looks like a special event. Like, sometimes during the anniversaries, you can see the difference between a normal event and a slightly special event. Like how the cruise one, and then there was that one that dealt with the main villain of the original story of this game. So we'll see if this one's like extra long in comparison to a normal event. To peer into the Shadow Abyss prologue. Hey everyone! Hello, hello! The Mastery channel is officially live! So is this supposed to be the Mastery channel? Like she makes her name instead of Mystery? Or is it supposed to be the Mastery channel is officially live? Like, are they supposed to be together or separate? Because I guess they're supposed to be together. Right now, May's heading to a village that's been getting whispered about among occult buffs. Also, this is cute that she's a YouTuber or a vlogger. Just get a good look at this. I wonder if this filter is going to be on the entire time whenever we see her. And is it just her, or does she have a cameraman? And get this! In just the past month, 4 people have died under suspicious circumstances. Creepy, right? And if this is just a single girl by herself, she doesn't even look like she's past her teens. Like, she could be an early 20s. But a girl that age just walking into a forest, especially a forest that has a reputation of killing people, sounds really bad. And here's the big twist! The really big twist! This village is actually May's hometown! I remember my parents telling me about it when I was little. They said that back around the Edo period, there was a famine, and to cut down on mouths to feed, they threw children and the elderly into the waterfall. So maybe that tragedy turned into a curse that's been haunting the village ever since. You want to know too, don't you? Is there really a curse here? Or is it nothing more than a rumor? Let's investigate and find out. Now then, let's get to the Mastery. Mastery. I swear I hate this. Why does she say it like this? Let's get to the Mastery. Alright, opening done. There have been weird noises this whole time. Hope the mic's not picking them up. I'll do the thumbnail once I'm at the village. Oh wait, before that, gotta grab some insert shots. Yeah, she's actually thinking like a YouTuber, like wanting to get her shots. I'm not sure most YouTubers would want to make the thumbnail here. They would want to grab shots that would make good thumbnail material. But this seems a little too early to be wanting to make thumbnail. You don't even know if this village has internet. Because I'm guessing if her and her parents used to live there, it was possibly like a more how should I say, not advanced, but they were a little bit more modern to have internet, probably restaurants and other electricity.
何？
Huh? What? I'm just wondering, why does the game just spoil? Why doesn't it have question marks on who it's supposed to be? Also, I guess I didn't really check, but is it actually Ghetto or is it Kenjaku?
Yeah.
Hey. Alright. A original story. Yeah. Got all that. Okay, so it's Kenjaku. Yeah, there's no way I could tell that was Pier. Because where's the other E? Because the I guess, is supposed to be both E's, so into, or to peer into the Shadow Abyss. Yeah, so this is just weird. It just going down, up, and then down again. To peer into the Shadowed Abyss, Episode 1.
私以外に人がいるなん
I
て。
didn't think there'd be
心
anyone
臓が
else
口
out
から飛び
here.
出るかと思いまし
You
たよ。
nearly scared my heart, right outside my chest. She's lucky she ran into Kenjaku and not Ghetto. Because I have no idea if this girl's a sorcerer or not. But if she wasn't, Ghetto probably would have killed her. Since he really doesn't like non-sorcerers.
その格好、
That outfit.
お坊さんですか？
Are you a monk? Wait,
もしかしてまた
did
村に
someone
来た？
else in the village die?
違うよ。た
No.
だ村
I
に
just
用があ
have
ってね
some business in the village. That's all. I bet he's here collecting cursed spirits.
バスもない時間にわざわざ
Coming
村
all the way
に。
out here when the buses have already
もしか
stopped
して
running.
同業
Wait,
ですか？
are you in the same
最
business as
近
me?
ホラー系受けてますし。
Horror
当たり
content's
じゃな
been
いです
doing
か？
really well lately, after all. Did I guess right?
さっきから質問ばかりだね。
You've done nothing but ask questions since we met. I wonder what kind of channel she has and how many subscribers she got. I wonder if she's also a streamer as well. Because that would be interesting to see her stream this event and then possibly see her chat pop up being like, this shit is fake, or we're really worried about you, please run, something like that. I'm pretty sure I've seen some like horror movies about streamers or YouTubers. So that would be an interesting concept. And is she actually going to make it out of this event to post her video? And then are people going to be calling it fake? Whatever she sees?
あ、すみません。
Oh,
うざかっ
sorry.
たですか？
Was I being annoying?
退屈だと思ってた道中の
I
い
thought
い
this
暇
would
つ
be
ぶ
a
しにはな
rather
るよ。
dull walk. So you're
君は
making for a
何のために
pleasant
だ？
distraction. And what brings you to the village?
検証企画です。
A
最近
myth-busting
村で禁
video.
止が続いてて。
Lately, a string of mysterious deaths have been occurring in the village. This month
お兄
alone,
さんも知ってる
4
んじゃない
people
で
have
すか？
fallen into the basin beneath the waterfall and died. You know about that too, right?
ニュースでやっていたね。
I saw it on the
たたり
news.
だとか。
They say it's a curse.
呪いの元になった飢饉なんて。
But the famine that supposedly started the curse was hundreds of years ago.
それが
I
今頃
mean,
になってとかありえない
It's
と
suddenly
思うんで
causing
す
all
け
this
ど。
now just doesn't make sense.
ではたたりではなく。
Then you think it
人が
isn't a
殺していると。
curse. But people killing them?
え？
Huh?
そこまでは思わ
I
ない
wouldn't
です
go
けど。
that far.
うん
Maybe they
事故
were
とか？
accidents. Or something.
この先の村、私の故
The
郷なんで
village
すよ。
up ahead, it's my
昔は温
hometown.
泉地として栄えてたみたいですけど。
It used to be a pretty lively hot spring town. But these days, not so much. And if people start saying it's cursed or haunted, even fewer tourists are going to come. And that's why I want to prove that curses are nothing but superstition. Did I say something weird? You got all quiet all of a sudden. No, I just noticed something. Your hair is completely drenched. Huh? Oh, it is. Maybe from the night dew. Ugh. This is the worst. That sulfur smell hasn't changed at all. There's a lot of nature out here. Haha. Or you could say there's nothing here but nature. Anyway, why don't we head to the inn together? You know which inn I'm staying at? Of course. It's the only inn in the village. And it just so happens to be... Welcome in. Hold on. May? So her parents do still live here. From her saying that her parents told her about her hometown, I thought they moved out of it. So I didn't think they were still living here. And I guess all the family are gonna get live 2D models. So they're all important characters. I'm home! Dad! So that's what this sudden homecoming was about. You've gone and brought a man with you. Oh, that is so awkward. It's like, no, I just found this guy who's apparently one of your customers. No, that has nothing to do with why I'm here. I only just met him on the road. I should have a reservation for tonight. Sorry for the late arrival. Reservation? Let's see. Natsu Abaru... It's Geto. Ah, Mr. Geto. Yes, we have your booking. And the number of guests is... only me. Alright, we're just battling random cursed spirits. I really do love this when they show the villains like side of doing a mission or whatever Ghetto's here for. Like, I wonder, is he gonna be overly evil and kill any of the villagers or possibly kill this girl? Or is he gonna be, like, kind of neutral? Or even kind of good by taking care of whatever curse problem that they have here? I actually really like this Toto and his countering. Pretty handy. Cannot act, do the stun.
とどめ 動けんね俺
To Peer into the Shadowed Abyss, Episode 2. Mr. Ghetto, how was the hot spring?
とてもいい湯でしたよ
It was excellent. A very fine bath. It is, isn't it? It's one of the few things we can really boast about around here. We've been looking after that hot spring since my great-grandfather's time, you know. We've even had television crews come by once.
ほ
Well
うそんな
now,
歴史ある名湯を
having a
貸し切りで味わえ
historic
る
hot
とは
spring like that all to myself feels rather extravagant. Right? Exactly! Some folk talk about renovating the place to draw in younger customers, but I won't hear it. This spring is one of the village's treasures. It has to be preserved for future generations. I'd hope my daughter might take over one day, but...
メイさんにですか
You mean Miss May? No, forgive me. I shouldn't be troubling you with talk like this. Just a bad habit of a lonely old man living by himself. Please, make yourself at home. Now, if you'll excuse me. I guess his wife passed away, or maybe he's divorced? Because why is he running this business all by himself? And does he not have any employees working for him? Mr. Ghetto, were you talking with my dad just now?
世間話だよ
Just small talk.
それより何か用かな
What can I do for you? You can totally say no, but would you be willing to appear in my video tomorrow?
動画
Your
たたり
video?
の検証とやらのかい
For that curse investigation of yours?
はい
Yes.
それ以外にも村の紹
And
介
I'm
動画も
also
撮る
planning
つ
to
もり
shoot
で
a
して
video promoting the
協
village.
力してほしいんです
So I
が
was hoping you could help me out. Literally, there are so many other people she could probably ask. Her neighbors, possibly friends that still live in this village, even her dad. Why would you ask the stranger you just met yesterday? He already said he has business here, so you don't even know if he will have enough time to help you.
協力と言われてもね
Help, you say.
私有
I
名に
want
な
to
り
make
た
a
いんで
name
す
for myself. Yep, that's what every YouTuber wants to do. So, glad to see she's following her dreams.
この村の温泉どんどんお客
The
さんが
hot
減って
springs
て
in this village have been
お
losing
父さん
more and more
男手
visitors.
一つで私を育てて
My dad
生
raised me
活
all
も
by
大変そう
himself,
で
and I know things haven't been easy for him. I really want to know what happened to Mom. Did she die? Or did they just divorce?
だから有名になって
So I want to get famous and help bring the village back to life. I want to make the inn busy again and repay my dad for everything he's done.
たたりの検証は建前
So
というわ
investigating
け
the
か
curse was just a pretext. I mean, is it really a pretext? It's supposed to be the main thing of the video, but I guess her bigger objective is making the village popular and helping the inn. So I'm not entirely sure, because isn't pretext usually just what you say as an excuse? But she really does want to investigate the curse, so she can either disprove it or show it's real.
たたりなんてなかったって
I
動画
want
に
to
し
make
たい
a
んですけ
video
ど
saying there
お
was
坊
no
さんがい
curse
た方
after
が
all,
信憑性も出るかなっ
and I
て
thought having a monk there might make it
ダメですか？
feel more credible. Is that okay?
あの
Um,
ゲトさ
Mr.
ん
Ghetto,
君の髪
Your
ま
hair.
た濡れているね
It's wet again. Huh?
どうして
Why?
お
I
風
dried
呂
it
に入った後
properly
ちゃ
after
ん
my
と乾か
bath.
したのに。
さあ
Who
もしかし
knows?
て
Maybe.
本物のたたり
It
とか
really is a curse.
動画は視聴者として楽し
I'll
ませ
look
てもらう
forward
よ
to watching your video as
たた
one
り
of
な
your
んてなかっ
viewers.
た
Whether it
という
becomes a
動画になる
video
のか
proving there was no curse.
それとも
Or perhaps something else.
高田ちゃんのラジオまでに終わらせるぞ
So yeah, of course, it was definitely going to be a curse.
どうやら俺
Because this is Jujutsu Kaisen. So it's obviously not going to be nothing. Because these guys are dealing with cursed spirits all the time.
授業を始めよう
But what kind of curse just wets people's hair?
まだまだ楽しめそうだ。
Like, I guess it's also killing people too. I kind of forgot. But I'm trying to think, is there anything
始めようか。
else? Like, maybe that means it marked her for death. Because if they're constantly getting wet hair, that means they're gonna be sacrificed to the waterfall. Because the original people to die were the elderly and children. And I don't know if she counts as a child. Because, like, how young is she? Is she, like, 18 to early 20s? Because I don't think this place should be considering her a child or the elderly.
かかってこい俺
行く。どうし
どうやら俺たちでは教育の時間だ
無いテンペ
やらせんまだ授業は終わってはい
始めよう
授業
か。
を始めよう
今なら。
無いテン
さあ伝えはい
どうし
どうやら俺授業を始めよう
I would love to see, like, if some regular sorcerers came to investigate this place because of the death, and they just ran into Ghetto and tried to stop him, or knew who he was, and just tried to do something about him, but they ended up getting killed. Like, that would show that Ghetto slash Kenjaku is a problem for Jujutsu Society, but they just can't stop him with anyone below a special grade. To Peer into the Shadowed Abyss, Episode 3.
温泉も料理も予想以上だっ
The
た
hot spring and the food were both better than I expected. It's a shame the rest of you couldn't come. I'm guessing he's talking about the other cursed spirits. So, the disaster cursed spirits. I guess he wanted to come with Mahito, Hanami, Dagon, and Jogo. But I guess they didn't want to come on this mission. Hot Spring. You were just gonna make us help with your cursed spirit collecting, weren't you? Ridiculous. Go by yourself. It's kind of weird. Like, these guys have no problem with him collecting cursed spirits. Like, aren't those technically his brothers or their brothers? Unless they see themselves completely different than other cursed spirits. So it's not like a brother or family thing. It's like, we're all the same species, but you can go on collecting them. We don't really care about them.
ごめんね。俺も
Sorry,
ダゴンと遊ぶ予定
I've
があっ
already
て。
got plans to play with Dagon. I like how Dagon doesn't even really say anything. Just poof. I'm guessing they're gonna go play on his domain. Nanami possibly came? With that kind of answer, makes me think either she is following him and is gonna appear like at some point. Because going out in nature is something she likes to do.
まあ乗り気でないなら仕方がないか。
Well, if you're all that
Yeah.
uninterested, I suppose I can't force you. Hmm?
いい加減にしないか。
That's enough already!
それはお父さんの方でしょ。
That's my line,
とに
Dad!
かく私
Either way,
動画撮るのは
I'm
や
not
めな
going
いか
to
ら。
stop filming.
ダメだ。
No!
語りの検証
Stop
なんて
trying to investigate
罰当たりな
curses
ことは
like
や
that.
めろ。
That's blasphemy!
でもこのままじゃ
But
村
at
に人
this
が寄り
rate,
つかない。
no one's ever going to come to the village.
絶対にやめな
I'm
いから。
not giving up. Is he trying to get her to stop because it's dangerous? Or is he wanting to stop because it's something important to the village? Because this village could be like a cult where those 4 deaths are because Ghetto did predict it correctly, and these guys are killing the people to either stop the curse or give these guys blessings. Because he could be hitting the nail on the head.
こんな時間に喧嘩ですか。
A quarrel at this hour?
ゲトウさん。
Mr.
いや
Ghetto.
いや、
Well,
お恥ずかしいところを
this is
見られました。
embarrassing.
たたりなど、そのうち
I
みんな
told her to
忘れ
let
る
it
から
be.
放っておけと言ってる
People
の
will forget all about the curse
それ
soon
に
enough.
死んだのは
And besides, the ones who died were... Yeah, it seems to be pointing towards that either the villagers don't like those people or something else was wrong with those people.
死んだのは
Were the ones who
村に害を
died
なす外の
outsiders
人
who had
間
harmed the village?
ですか。
Yep, he is on the money. As a guy who's probably lived hundreds, he probably knows the traditions of villages like this that stay pretty isolated and that either attack outsiders because they need to, or the outsiders did something to disturb the peace of the village.
どうしてそれを
How could you possibly know that? I bet it's also reported on the news because they would probably write if an outsider died in the village or if it was a local.
娘を追います
I'm going after my
滝の
daughter.
方に行くと言ってたので
She said she was heading toward the waterfall.
私もご一緒しますよ。
I'll come with you.
えい
Er,
やいいですよ
no, please,
お客様
don't trouble
ごゆっ
yourself.
くりなさっててください
You're our guest. Just relax and enjoy your stay.
お気になさらず。
No need to
私
worry.
の目的も
It just so
そこにあるという
happens
だ
that my
けですから。
business is there as well.
目的
Your business?
滝までの案内。お
Would
願い
you
でき
mind
ますか。
showing me the way to the waterfall?
お父
God,
さんの分からずや。
Dad just doesn't get it.
なんで分かってくれない
Why
の。
can't he understand?
このカメラでたた
I'll
りなんて
use
な
this
いことを
camera to
証明
prove
して
the whole curse thing is
動
fake.
画がバズればきっと
Then once the
村に
video
お客さん
blows
が
up, people will finally come.
えっと
Ow! After tripping, May looks down and finds a broken sign lying on the ground.
何これ
Huh? A
建設会
construction
社
company?
リゾート施設の開発
So did the village make the curse? Or did they summon whatever this thing is that I'm guessing is killing construction workers? Eh? No!
へえ面白そうだね。
So yeah, I guess the village did some kind of ritual or something
教育の
to summon this cursed spirit.
無意天変。
やらせん
So possibly that's how they defended themselves in the past,
始めようか
or that's how they fed themselves in the famine with that original tragedy. But maybe they still gotta sacrifice
まだまだ
people
楽しめそうだ
to this cursed spirit so it sticks around and helps them with problems. Or probably if they need a nice, easy way to murder outsiders, they just use the cursed spirit. Because it doesn't seem like they can lead it to attack people. It seems like it's just at the waterfall, so they have to drag people to it and then sacrifice them that way.
かかってこい。
よし
はい。
始めようか
では教育の時間だ。
無意偏
よし始めようか
授業を始めよう。
よし次行こう行くか
So now that she's gotten a little too close to the waterfall, I'm guessing this cursed spirit doesn't really, like, decide the difference between,
始めようか
like, villagers and outsiders.
次行こう
Anybody that comes towards the waterfall, it attacks.
とどめ
無意天
どこを見ている。退屈せずに済んだか。
Alright, let's see. We'll get a good look at this cursed spirit. Or no, it seems like we're just fighting minions. But maybe at the end of the cutscene, we'll see whatever the main cursed spirit is. To Peer into the Shadowed Abyss, Episode 4. Following Mei into the forest, Ghetto and the innkeeper press on through the dark woods with flashlights in hand. Huh. You're something else, sir. Dressed like that. And you're not even breaking a sweat.
あそこ何か落ちてい
Something
ますね
seems to have fallen over there.
光っているようですが
It looks like it's glowing. Mei's camera! Why would it be in a place like this?
待ってください
Wait,
拾う前に
before you pick it up. Ghetto uses cursed spirit manipulation technique to make the cursed spirits around the camera surrender. Then gave a small swallow.
あんた一体何を。
What are you?
ちょっとしたおまじないですよ
Just a little spell.
どう
Now, go on. Yeah, the innkeeper's probably feeling really weird about this guy. Being like, why did he make me stop? And why did he just eat something? Like, I wonder if they can see the spirit ball of whenever the cursed spirits are transformed into the ball. So, is he like, this guy just ate a massive blue crystal or rock? The camera they picked up is still on. When they press the playback button... Someone! Please help! I can't see! So this is the curse!
Mei,
Mei!
一体何が。
What in the world is going on?
タタリと言
She
ってい
said
ましたね
curse, didn't she?
まさかそんなはず
No,
は。
there's no way!
そういえば
Speaking
死
of
体で見つ
which,
かった4人のう
I
ち
hear
2
two
人は
of the 4 bodies that turned up belong to the people from the construction company planning the resort development in this area.
随分とお詳しい。
You seem awfully well
それ
informed.
が何か。
So what?
タタリは随分
I
と
was
村の
simply
人間に
thinking
優しい
how
の
very
だ
kind this curse seems to be to the people of this village. So, is the curse a former villager? So either all the sacrificed children and elderly became a vengeful cursed spirit to outsiders, or became a protective cursed spirit for the locals. And maybe because May has been outside of the village for quite a while, it doesn't recognize her as a local anymore. See for yourself whether the curse is real or not.
ほら、聞こえてきましたよ。
Can you hear it?
滝の音が。
That's the sound of the
事故の現場とな
waterfall.
った滝はすぐそこ
The
です。
site of the accident is right there.
お
Well,
お
well.
これは
Now this is something.
近くで見た方が迫力
You'll
が
get
あ
a
ります
much
よ。
better look from up close.
滝
Go on.
をよく
Take
ご
a
覧
good
く
look
ださい
at the basin below the falls. Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Like you're about to push him off, or something is close to the basin that will possibly drag him in as soon as he gets close. Guided by the innkeeper, Geto arrives at the waterfall. When he shines his flashlight onto the basin,
なるほど
I see.
絶景だ
What a magnificent view. Floating there is the drowned body of a long-haired woman, her skin swollen and waterlogged.
どう改造してやろうか
So is that a new person that they killed or allowed to be killed?
どうやら俺親友の
So like a fifth unnamed victim? Or is that supposed to be the cursed spirit?
やらせん
Because I'm guessing that's not May, since May has shorter hair.
決まる
And I feel like the guy would be a little bit more worked up if his daughter was
まだ
killed.
まだ楽しめそうだ始めよ
どうや
うから
俺授業を始めよう俺
いける
Yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that that person could be?
済んだか
Alright, let's see who the big bad is. To Peer into the Shadowed Abyss, Episode 5. Geto shines his flashlight on the drowned body floating in the waterfall basin. He stands there, silently, studying the corpse.
娘さんではありませんね
That's not your daughter.
それに死後
She's
数
been
日
dead
は
for
経っている
days. So yeah, she must be a brand new victim that hasn't been reported in the news yet.
ええそうで
Yes,
す
yes, exactly.
この人は
That woman is his wife?
私が殺した人間です
Someone I killed! Yeah, we still have no idea if the entire village is in on this, or if he's just a serial murderer that's just gone rogue. So he could be the one killing for the village, like everyone knows about it, but they're just letting him confess and be the one to do it. The innkeeper raises his hammer over the fallen ghetto and strikes him again and again.
リゾート開発の人間だけ殺すと
If I
怪し
only
まれる
killed the resort developers,
反対派の
people
仕業
would
だ
get
ってね
suspicious. They'd blame the anti-development crowd.
それにあんたは何か気づいて
And you
そうだ
look like you were catching
坊
on.
主が死んだとなれば
But if a
たたりを
monk
抑え
died
て
too,
開発も
everyone would
中
be
止に
terrified of the curse. The whole development project would be called off. Okay, so now I'm seeing what his plan was here. So I'm guessing he's not caring about tourism at this moment. He just wants all of the development people to be scared of the curse, hauntings, murders, whatever, and not want to come around. So they'll call off their plans, and then after a few years, I'm guessing tourism will come back. Or at least that's his thought process. while the daughter was just being optimistic and being like, yeah, we just need to solve that there's no curses and that these people were just dying by accident or whatever. But if her plan actually went off without a hitch, then the development would have continued, and this place would have changed a lot because of the construction development.
なるほどね。
I see. Huh? How are you? I hit you so many times.
君が起こした事件によってこの地に
Because of the incident you caused,
それによって
fear began to gather
私の目
here,
当ての呪霊は力を
and that
増
fear
した
strengthened the cursed spirits I was after.
イフ
Fear?
残影を見てすぐ気づいた
I knew the moment I saw the
君が呪霊と
residuals.
近しい場所にいた
You
こ
had
と
been in
と
close proximity to a cursed spirit,
娘さんが
and your daughter was under its curse.
君の髪
Your
ま
hair,
た濡れているね
it's wet again. Huh? Why? I dried it
お風呂に
properly
入った
after
後
my bath.
ちゃんと乾かしたのに。
あれはここにいる呪霊の
That's the
影響だ
influence of the cursed spirit residing here. I'm pretty sure this is reused. I don't remember which other story event, but I could have sworn I've seen the tentacles and the face on top, and the giant mouth. A massive cursed spirit rises from the waterfall basin, the unconscious Mei dangling from its jaws.
滝の中から
Mei!
メイが
She came out of the waterfall!
ゲトさん
Mr. Ghetto! What is
なぜ
that?
メイは浮いて
Why is she floating? So he doesn't have any cursed energy at all and can't see the cursed spirit.
本物のたたりというやつかな
That's what you call a real curse.
たったり
The
ま
cu-
さか
curse? No way! I wonder, is Ghetto gonna let this guy be killed by the curse and then take down the curse? Or is he gonna kill the curse first? Or, I guess, exorcise it and then take the curse and then kill this guy?
頼むゲトさん
Please, Mr. Ghetto!
メイを助けてくれ
Mei! Please save Mei!
殺そうとした相手に頼み事とは
Begging a favor from the man you just tried to murder? You have no shame. Don't leave me! Ew, why did it just do that tongue thing?
まあ
Still,
彼女には宿に案
I
内し
do
てもら
owe
った
her
借
for
りもある
showing me
こと
to
だ
the
し
inn. Yeah, this is like the morally gray area that Ghetto or Kenjaku's in.
どうやら俺
It's like, obviously, he would help this guy that just tried to murder him.
なくてはな
Like, not out of the goodness of his heart.
始めよう
授業
か
を始めよう
Because I'm sure he would let this guy be murdered by the cursed spirit.
済んだか
But he probably does feel a little owing to her because she helped him. A powerful cursed spirit is drawn, with a slick motion, into Ghetto's palm. So I guess Ghetto was just so powerful, or this cursed spirit was just so weak that he didn't even have to fight it. It just instantly came into his palm. Mei! Ah! Thank goodness! She's still breathing! I really don't think it's gonna end well for this guy. He literally tried to murder Ghetto, and he was only rescuing her because she did Ghetto a favor. he is not owed the same saving or any favors.
目的も達成したし
I've accomplished what I came here to do, so I'll be going now.
ああ
Oh,
心配しなくて
there's
も
no need to worry.
殺人を口
I
外
don't
するつ
intend
も
to
りは
tell
ないよ
anyone about the
興味
murder.
もないしね
I'm not interested anyway.
ただ
But this guy should have just stayed quiet, and he might have survived this. Because he said, are you gonna tell the police? Or something like that. He's now about to die. And he's not even gonna do it himself. He's gonna let the cursed spirits do it. Which, you know, they are so much more worse than probably anyone else just killing you. What's happening? My body! It won't move!
たたりを語った報い
Call it payback for falsely claiming it was a curse, perhaps. This is kind of cool. We see it from his perspective, or I guess a normal human's perspective. Also, that is just kind of weird that he doesn't even care that this guy tried to murder him. He's just wanting to do it because he called this a curse, even though it was just him murdering. Also, his daughter is right there. He's gonna die right next to his daughter. And so when she wakes up, she is gonna be having so many emotions of horrified and so much loss. Wait! Help me! Eek! Please help! I was wrong! I'll turn myself in! I swear! I'll accept my punishment! So please! Please! Wow, this is pretty artistic of what they're doing with this cutscene.
呪霊に殺されるか
To be
人に
killed
殺さ
by
れ
a
る
cursed
か
spirit, or to be killed by a human. I
どち
wonder
らが
which is
幸
the
せなんだ
happier
ろう
fate.
ね
Well, I would say there is a very clear one of which one is a happier fate. The face he was showing and what just happened with that blood pile. Now, maybe when he bludgeoned that girl, that was just as bloody, but I would imagine not. Because I think that guy was ripped to shreds. Because there was like 4 or 5 different cursed spirits there pulling on him and pushing him. This is a good place. There are survivors, and if more fear gathers here, another powerful cursed spirit may be born. Oh, that's probably why he did the murder too. So he's just leaving more fear and rumors just so another cursed spirit can be born and they'll probably come back here again. Besides, cursed energy replenishes quickly in a place like this. Jogo and the others really should have come. Good morning. Don't believe I've seen you before. Are you a visitor? Yes. I'm staying at the inn over there. And your companion? I'm alone. Oh, right. It seems another incident has occurred at the waterfall basin. Something about the innkeeper being dead. Huh? No way! That can't be! Yeah, I'm guessing the entire village was in on this. Because they're wondering, how was our murderer murdered? Because this doesn't seem like just surprise that someone died. This just seems like someone capable died. Like someone you were never expecting to die.
それではま
Well
た
then, until next time. And then here's Ghetto just leaving so casually, making it seem like he did it. Well, I mean, he did do it. But I wonder about those cursed spirits. Are they now going to be haunting this place? Like, did he set them free? Or did they come back to him after they murdered the guy? Ugh. Huh? Where am I? I'm sure I was...
確か
Oh, the innkeeper is still alive? Or did she look over and see his dismembered head? Or whatever's left of him?
お父さん
Dad!
どうしてここに
Why are you here?
ねえお父さん
Hey!
起きて
Dad! Wake up!
お父さん
Dad!
起きてって
I
ば
said wake up! Huh? Dead? No! No! Did they just break his neck or destroy his organs? Like, she wasn't freaking out when she first saw him, so I'm guessing his body was relatively alright. I obtained both the cursed spirit I was after and the cursed spirits drawn to it. It was a fine trip indeed. But I'm still far from having enough. I need to gather more. Geto walks away. Behind him, the wails of the daughter who lost her father resound as if echoing back. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. I really enjoyed this event. Once again, seeing from the villain's perspective. I'm trying to remember the last time we had another villain. Yeah, let's just go check the story digest real quick. Where is it? The album? Event plot. Cursed Spirit Days. I'm guessing the one with Choso was the last one where it was the villain in charge of the story. Well, yeah, I really did like that event. Seeing Geto or Kenjaku. I'm guessing this is him preparing for the Shibuya incident, if not the culling games. Because he did need a lot of cursed spirits for those two events. And so this is just him going around collecting them. And then just seeing him be chaotic neutral, if not slightly evil. Because there was so many things bad in this event. And so we can't even call him the worst thing in this event, if not only slightly worse. The dad was a murderer that tried to kill him. I wouldn't even know if you could call it self-defense since he's so much more powerful than the dad and could easily disarm the dad if he wants to. And it seems like the entire village knows what the innkeeper was doing and probably was like going along with it and allowing him to do it. The daughter was the only innocent one wanting to disprove the curse of the village. But obviously the dad wants the curse or the construction company and most tourists to be afraid so they wouldn't want to work in the village. Unfortunately, because of everything the dad did, all the fear created actual curses, if not attracting curses. And they attacked his daughter. And because the one guy he decided to let come along with him, / tried to kill, that sealed his fate in dying. Because he attacked the wrong guy. And then tried to ask for the guy's help. Like, if he would have left, possibly he could have survived. Because Geto seems like he was gonna save the daughter no matter what. Because the daughter helped him. So I don't know if Geto would have came back to the inn and then murdered this guy. but that was his only chance of possibly surviving this. Because this could have easily been a generic, oh, Geto just saves this guy out of the kindness of his heart. But no, he stays like pretty evil or selfish to where it's like, yeah, I don't like what you did to me and what you're doing to the name of curses, so I'm gonna murder you. The girl gets her life saved, but unfortunately her favor wasn't good enough to where it could save her dad as well. But yeah, overall this was a great event that I really like seeing the villain's perspective and seeing them still be villains and not having a really good heart. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen to peer into the shadowed abyss. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel. And like and comment on all my videos. And even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, or my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.